Hello once again, welcome back to Triple G Sports Replays. We're going to continue the 1977 baseball season. It is Wednesday, May 18th, 7:30 p.m. at Comiskey Park in Chicago. And we're going to see the first place Kansas City Royals take on the second place Chicago White Sox. Today's game, I say as a recap here, Chicago is 20-13. They're a game and a half ahead of Chicago. This is going to be a two-game series. They have won their last game. They're but 6-4 in the last 10, 14-9 on the road. They did have a 4-game series earlier in May in Kansas City, and it was split 2 games apiece. They will be taking on the home Chicago White Sox, who are 18-14. They've lost the last 2, and they're 5-5 in the last 10, struggling with the bats. Home, they are 7-4. And so let's run through the starting lineup for the visiting Kansas City Royals. Batting first at DH will be Dave Nelson. Batting second in left field, Hal McRae. Batting third in center is Al Cowens. Batting fourth, first base, is John Mayberry. Batting fifth, the catcher, Darryl Porter. Batting sixth and at third is Cookie Rojas. Batting seventh in right field is Tom Poquette. Batting eighth, shortstop, Freddie Patek. And batting ninth at second base is Frank White. The starting pitcher today is going to be Dennis Leonard. And taking the mound for Chicago is going to be Chris Knapp. Chris Knapp has started 8 games. He's 2-2 with a 3.19 ERA. Has 53 2/3 innings pitched with 39 hits allowed, 20 runs, 19 earned. He does have 4 home runs allowed, 22 walks with 38 strikeouts. His last appearance was on May 11th. It was a no decision against Texas, where the White Sox did beat Texas 3-2 in 14 innings. He went 5 2/3, gave up 5 hits, 2 runs both earned, no home runs with a walk, and 4 strikeouts. Defensively for Chicago, we have catcher Jim Essen. Playing first base is Jim Spencer. Second is Orta. Shortstop Bannister. Third base Soderholm. And left is Gar. Center field Lemon. And right is Zisk. And Nelson will come to the plate. Nelson for Kansas City has appeared in 5 games. He's 1 for 17, but that 1 hit is a double. 1 walk with 3 strikeouts. And the pitch from Knapp. Knapp, C-grade pitcher with a Y modifier. Defense for Chicago, they will be column 3 on team and on the team grading. And the pitch. 46 is a 13. Nelson goes down swinging. First strikeout of the day for Chris Knapp. That's going to bring up Hal McRae. Hal McRae has appeared in all 33 games, batting .289. He does have 10 doubles, which is tied for second in the league. But he's first in the league in on base, 416, and that's due to have his 23 walks, which puts him third in the American League. And the pitch. A 66 is a 1, and that's hard hit to right field. Zisk will go back, and he runs out of room. That's a home run. And Chicago takes a quick 1-0 lead. So in the top of the first, with only 1 out, Kansas City, sees Hal McRae hit a home run to right field. And it's 1-0 Kansas City. For McRae, first home run of the season. Al Cowens will come up. Cowens is playing pretty well. He's played in all 33 games. He is batting .305. He's got 4 triples, which will tie him for 4th. His slugging of .555 is 10th in the league. Actually, in the last 3 games, he's gone 5 for 12. Oh, keynote here on Hal McRae. He had a 5-game hitting streak coming into the game. Now make that 6 games. But yeah, Collins, 5 for 12 in his last 3 games. And the pitch from that, a 42 is a 9, and that'll be popped up over on the left side. Third baseman Soderholm's there, 2 away. And John Mayberry will come up. Mayberry for Kansas City started out a house of fire, but he's played in 30 games. His batting average has plummeted to a 198. He does have 1 home run, 4 doubles, and 9 RBIs, but he's been in a slump. And the pitch. 31 is a 14, and he's going to draw a walk. And so we're going to have a runner on first with 2 outs. Daryl Porter makes his way to the plate. Daryl Porter's appeared in 27 games, batting .219. Does have 3 home runs to go with his 17 RBIs. And the pitch to Porter. A 23 is a 29, and that is going to be Y modifier strikeout. Porter goes down looking. And so Knapp is able to allow a home run but hold any other damage. We're through half an inning. Kansas City is up 1-0. All right. Dennis Leonard is coming out to take his warm-up pitches. Leonard has appeared in 7 games, starting 6. He's completed 3 of them with a shutout. He's got 5. He's 5-1. That puts him tied for 4th in the American League with wins. His 1.70 ERA will put him 3rd amongst the leaders. He has pitched 47 2/3 innings, given up only 28 hits, 10 runs, 9 earned with 3 home runs. He's got 17 strikeouts to go with 17 walks to go with 31 strikeouts. His last appearance was on May 12th, and that was his lone loss of the season, where he went 4 2/3 on 5 hits and 5 runs. Did have 2 home runs allowed in that game. 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, and the Royals lost 10-2 against Texas. The batting order for the home Chicago White Sox. Batting first in left field will be Ralph Garr. Batting second at shortstop is Al Bannister. Batting third, playing second, is Jorge Orta. Batting fourth and right is Richie Zisk. Batting fifth at first, Jim Spencer. Batting sixth, your DH, is Oscar Gamble. Batting seventh in center field, Chet Lemon. Batting eighth and third base, Eric Soderholm. And catching today is Jim Eason. I hope I pronounced that right. Yes, I am. And so, first up, Ralph Garr. Garr has appeared in 26 games, batting .223, has 3 home runs to go with his 13 RBIs. And the pitch. A 13 is a 14, and he's going to draw a walk right out of the gate. And so instantly we have runner on first with Al Bannister up. Al Bannister, he's appeared in all 32 games, batting .269, does have 7 doubles with his 11 RBIs. And it looks like he is going to try to lay down a bunt. 56 will be 34. 34, he's going to be safe at first. They're going to throw out Garr at second, third to short, score that 4-6. And so we have runner still on first, this time with 1 out. Then we'll bring up Orta. Orta's appeared in 27 games, batting .280. He does have 3 home runs and 6 doubles to go with the 11 RBIs. And he is going to swing away. And the pitch. 51 is a 9, and that is going to be hit in the infield. And Orta will beat the throw, and we've got runners on first and second. Runners on first and second with one out. And up comes Richie Zisk. Richie has appeared in all 32 games, batting .236. He's got 9 home runs. That puts him tied for 4th in the league. But since May 6th, he has gone 1 for 30. So he's really been in a slump. In fact, the whole Chicago team just has not been hitting the last 7-8 games. But Zisk is the epitome of it. Let's see if he can break out of that slump in a big way. And the pitch. And he does, 66. That's a hard hit ball to right. There's no question that is gone. And just as we talk about his futility, he crushes one to right. And Chicago will take the lead. So in the bottom of the first, Chicago with one out sees Richie Zisk hit a home run to right field, and that'll score Bannister and Orta. 1-3 White Sox. High fives all around as this comes into the dugout. That's going to bring up Jim Spencer. Spencer's appeared in all 32 games, only batting .189. He does have 7 home runs and 5 doubles to go with his 13 RBIs. And the pitch to Spencer. A 15 is an 8, and that's hit to center. Collins will make the grab, 2 away. Next up is Oscar Gamble. Gamble's appeared in 25 games, batting .173. You know, here team batting average is .235. They're struggling. He does have 4 home runs. And the pitch. A 21's a 32. That's hit in the air to right. Paquette will be there, make the grab, and the side's retired. But not before Chicago gets the lead on that 3-run home run by Zisk. And so we're through 1, and it is 1-3 Chicago. Knapp's going to come out, take his pitches. And he is going to face Cookie Rojas. Rojas has appeared in 19 games, batting .250. He's got 3 doubles and 7 RBIs. And the pitch. A 51 is a 9, and that'll be popped up to the left side. Soderholm will find it here by third base, make the catch, and there's 1 down. Now up, Tom Paquette. Paquette is played in 22 games. His average, though, has dropped to 202. He's got 2 doubles, 2 home runs, 11 RBIs. But in the last 4 games, he's gone 0 for 17. Let's see if he can break his slump. And the pitch. A 64 is a 13. No, not on this at-bat. He goes down swinging. Chris Knapp, 3rd strikeout of the game. And that'll bring up Freddie Patek. Patek appeared in all 33 games. He's batting .243. Does have 7 doubles and 12 RBIs. And the pitch. 52 is a 27. That's hit over to third. Soderholm grabs it, throws it across the diamond to Spencer, and the side's retired. 3 up, 3 down. We're through 1.5, still 1-3 Chicago. Leonard comes out to the mound. And he is going to face Chet Lemon. So Lemon has appeared in all 32 games, batting .185. He has 7 doubles and 8 RBIs. And the pitch to Lemon, a 33. That is a hard hit ball. 7. That is hard hit to right. And that is down for a hit. Lemon rounds first and holds, and so we have a runner on with nobody out. And Eric Soderholm up. Soderholm's appeared in 28 games. He's batting .283. He does have 7 home runs and 3 doubles to go with his 16 RBIs. And the pitch from Leonard. 41 is a 24, and that's on the ground to the left side. Shortstop Patek grabs it, throws it to White, over to Mayberry. That's a double play. Call that 6-4-3. And just like that, there's 2 down. Soderholm. That'll be the second double play he's into this season. Now comes Jim Eisen. He has appeared in 26 games, batting .225, 4 doubles, 4 home runs with 11 RBIs. And the pitch. 63 is a 31. That's hit in the air to center. But Collins is there to make the easy catch. And the side's retired. We're through 2. It's 1-3 Chicago. All right. Knapp comes out to start the 3rd inning. He will face Frank White and then the top of the order. Frank White appeared in all 32 games, or 32 of the 33. He's batting .252, has 6 doubles and 2 triples to go with his 8 RBIs. The pitch to White. 56 is a 34, and he will go down swinging. 4th strikeout of the game for Knapp. And we have 1 away. That'll bring up Dave Nelson. He struck out his first time up. And the pitch. A 31's a 14. He will draw a walk this time. And so we've got a runner on first with 1 out. Hal McRae is up. He had that solo home run last time up. The pitch to McRae. A 32's a 26. That's going to be hit on the ground over to second. They try for the double play, and McRae is safe. So that's scored 4-6. Fielder's choice. They get Nelson at second, but McRae beats the throw, which will bring up Al Collins. Collins 0 for 1. And the pitch. A 41's a 24. That'll be hit over to the left side. Shortstop Bannister grabs it, flips it to Horta, and the side's retired. And so we're through 2.5. And it's still 1-3 Chicago. All right. As Leonard comes out to give his warm-up tosses, let's get you caught up on other games today. Earlier in the afternoon, we saw Pittsburgh at Cincinnati. Cincinnati won 5-4. In Philadelphia, it's Los Angeles 1, Philadelphia 0 in the 7th inning. Over in Atlanta, Montreal is beating Atlanta 4-2 in the 7th. And in New York, the Mets are beating the Giants 1-6. That's in the 5th. Here's some action from other games going on in the replay on this day. We're going to see top of the order for the White Sox. Ralph Garza up. He had to walk his first time up. And the pitch. A 12's a 25, and he is going down swinging. Fastball by Leonard gets him. That's first strikeout of the day for Dennis Leonard. He's settled down since that rough first inning. That'll bring up Al Bannister. Bannister 0 for 1 with a run scored. And the pitch. 24 is a 32. That's hit to right. It's in the air. Tom Pocket will make the catch. And that's 2 away, which will bring up Jorge Horta. Horta 1 for 1 with a run. And the pitch. 62's a 12. That's hit on the ground over to the right side. First baseman Mayberry will grab it, take it himself, step on the bag, and the side's retired. That was a quick 1-2-3 inning for Leonard. And so we are through 3, and it's still 1-3 Chicago. All right. Kansas City will be up. First up's going to be meat of the order here. John Mayberry had to walk his last at bat. And the pitch. A 61's a 37, and that's going to be a strike. 0-1 to Mayberry. 34 is a 31. He's going to hit that ball in the air. Going to center field. Lemon's able to move a few steps, make the catch, and that's one away. And that'll bring up Darryl Porter. Porter struck out the last time up. And the pitch from Knapp. 51 is a 9. He's going to get jammed and pop it up. It's over to the left side. Third baseman Soderholm calls everyone off, gets it, 2 away. And there's 2 down. Cookie Rojas is up. Rojas 0 for 1 on the day. And the pitch. 36 is a 33, and he will go down looking. Called third strike. 5th strikeout of the day for Gamble. Other than that one bad pitch to McRae in the first inning, he's pitching pretty darn well. And so through 3.5, it's still 1-3 Chicago. Leonard's coming out. He's pitched 3 innings, giving up 3 hits. And one was deadly, the 3-run home run. And here comes Richie Zisk. And the pitch. 32 is a 26. That'll be hit on the ground on the right side. White will grab it, throw it across the diamond. There's 1 out. Jim Spencer's up. He's 0 for 1. And the pitch. 25 is a 9, and that's going to be hit over the shortstop's head. Drops in for a single. Spencer will hold at first. So we've got a runner on with 1 down and Oscar Gamble up. Gamble 0 for 1. The pitch. 14's a 30. That's going to be hit to left. McRae's there. He'll make the grab. Spencer will retreat back to first base. And so we have 2 away. And that will bring up Chet Lemon. Lemon, single on his last at bat. And the pitch. 15 is an 8, and that's going to be a comebacker to the mound. Leonard grabs it, throws it to first, and the side is retired. Score that 1-3. And so we're through 4, and it's still 1-3 Chicago. All right, Chris Knapp's coming up to pitch at the top of the 5th. He's gone 4 innings, 1 run with 1 hit, and it's that home run. He has allowed 2 walks, but he's got 5 strikeouts. And he's going to face Tom Poquette, who struck out his last time up. And the pitch. 31 is a 9, and he's going to pop that up to the left side. And Soderholm will call everyone off, make the grab. That's 1 away. Freddie Patek's up, 0 for 1 on the day. 14 is a 30. That'll be hit in the air. Over to left field, Ralph Carr makes the catch, 2 down. And that'll bring up Frank White. Frank White, he struck out the last time up. And the pitch. 25 is a 9, and that's popped up to the left side. Soderholm over in foul territory, makes a catch. And that's a quick 1-2-3 inning. We're through 4.5, and it's still 1-3 Chicago. All right. Leonard is out warming up. He's going to face Eric Soderholm, who's 0 for 1. And the pitch. 33 is a 0. That's a hard hit ball. 42 is a 6. That's hit to the gap and right, and that's down. Soderholm turns, goes for 2, and he is safe at second with a double. Jim Eisen's going to come up with a runner on second. Ken Leonard hold him down, and the pitch. A 36 is a 33, and that is a strikeout. Eisen called third strike. He's not happy about that call as he barks at the umpire. And we've got one down. Ralph Garr up. Ralph is 0 for 1 with a walk. And the pitch. Infield playing deep. And the pitch. 51 is an 8. And that's a hit off the plate coming right back to Leonard. Leonard goes, makes the play at first, and we see Soderholm get to third. Score that 1-3. And now you got a runner on third with 2 down. Al Bannister's up. Bannister's 0 for 2 with a run scored. And the pitch from Leonard. A 55 is an 8, and that's hit to right. But it's hit right at Tom Poket. Makes a catch, and the side's retired. Kansas City's going to leave 1. Or excuse me, Chicago's going to leave 1. But it's still 1-3, Chicago through 5. All right. Chris Knapp coming out to start the 6th inning. He's going to face the top of the order. He'll start out with Dave Nelson. Nelson 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk. And the pitch. 64 is a 13. He's going to go down swinging again. He hasn't put the ball in play yet. 6th strikeout of the day for Knapp. And that'll see Hal McRae up. Hal's got the only single hit of the day for Kansas City, and that's that home run. And the pitch to McRae. 31 is a 9. That's going to be popped up to the left side. In foul territory, Soderholm will call for it, make the grab. 2 down. Soderholm's been busy today. There have been a lot of 9s on a C-grade pitcher for pop-outs to third. Al Cowens, 0 for 2 on the day. And the pitch. 32 is a 26. He hits it on the ground to the right side. Orta grabs it, throws it to first, and the side's retired. 1-2-3 inning for Knapp. And so we're through 5.5. It's still 1-3 Chicago. All right. Leonard comes out to warm up. He's going to face Orta, Zisk, and Spencer. So, for Orta, 1 for 2 with a run scored. And the pitch. 53 is a 19. And that is going to be a play by the third baseman. Now Rojas boots it. And Orta's going to be safe with the air. So we got a runner on first with a Richie Zisk coming up. Zisk, 1 for 2, that big 3-run home run. That's his 10th home run of the season. Can he make it more? And the pitch. 52 is 27. He's going to go down swinging. Strikeout for Zisk. And we've got 1 away. That will bring up Jim Spencer, who's 1 for 2. Infield playing back, and the pitch. 44 is an 8. That'll be a comebacker to the mound. Leonard can't get Orta, throws to first, gets Spencer. So we have 2 down with a runner on second. Score that 1-3. Next up is Oscar Gamble. 0 for 2 for Oscar. 2 outs, runner on second, and the pitch. 43 is a 29, and that's going to be a comebacker to the mound. Leonard makes the grab, throws it to first, and Chicago goes down. Score that 1-3. Chicago leaves another runner, and so we're through 6. It is still 1-3. Knapp will come out to start the 7th. All right, John Mayberry's up. 0 for 1 with a walk, and the pitch. 65 was a 35, that's popped up right in front of the mound. Eisen calls everyone off, makes a catch, and there's 1 down. All right, Darryl Porter will advance up to the plate. Porter 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And the pitch from Knapp. 43 is a 29, and that's hit on the ground between first and the mound. Knapp will go over, grab the ball, make the play, and that's 2 away. That'll bring up Cookie Rojas. 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And the pitch. 26 is a 32. That's hit in the air to right field. Ziska's running, makes the catch. Side is retired. And so it is the 7th inning stretch. And we're still looking at a 1-3 ball game. All right, as Leonard comes out to take his warm-up pitches, let's get caught up on action throughout the league. We told you earlier, Chicago beat Pittsburgh 5-4 in Cincinnati. We've got some more finals for you now. In Philadelphia, the Phillies lost to the Dodgers 3-2. Montreal beat Atlanta in Atlanta 4-2. And just finishing in New York, San Francisco tried to come back, but ended up losing to the Mets 5-7. All right, we're going to see Dennis Leonard face Chet Lemon. Lemon's 1 for 2. And the pitch. 53 is a 17. That's hit to right. Tom Poquette will get there, and he makes the grab. 1 down. That will see Eric Soderholm come up. Soderholm's 1 for 2. He had that double number 4 on the season for him. And the pitch. A 54 is a 32. That's going to be hit in the air to right. And Poquette will be there to make the catch. We got 2 down. Jim Sion's up. 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And the pitch. 46 is a 29. He's going to go down swinging. 4th strikeout on the day for Leonard, and he makes quick work of the White Sox in the 7th inning. We're through 7, still 1-3. All right, Knapp is going to come out to pitch the 8th, but there is activity in the bullpen. He's going to face Tom Poquette. Poquette 0 for 2 with a strikeout. You know, he is now what? He's now 0 for 19 in his last 5 games. And the pitch. A 46 is a 29. That's going to be hit on the ground to the mound. And Knapp will take it, throw it to first. We have 1 away. All right, up next is Freddie Patek. He's 0 for 2 on the day. I think we're going to bring in a pinch hitter today. We're going to bring in Pete Lecoq to pinch hit for him. So hitting for Patek in the 8th is going to be Pete Lecoq. Let's see, on the season, he's appeared in 20 games, batting .311. He's got 2 doubles, 2 home runs, only has 5 RBIs. But let's see if he can get something started. And the pitch. A 34 is a 31. That's hit to center, and it's deep. But Lemon is there to run it down and make the catch. We got 2 away. And that will bring up Frank White. So White, 0 for 3 with a strikeout. And the pitch. 31's a 14. He's going to draw a walk. So we're going to have White on first. And that's going to be it for Knapp. He's going to go 7 2/3. As of now, 1 run, 1 hit. He had 3 walks and had 6 strikeouts. And where are we going to bring in for him? Let's see. We're going to bring Hamilton in to pitch for him. Dave Hamilton. Been pretty much a shutdown pitcher. He's a B grade with a YW modifier. Hamilton's 5-1 on the season with 2 saves. That 5 wins is tied for 4th in the league, and he's a reliever. He's got a 1.50 ERA. He's appeared in 13 games. He's got 18 innings pitched, giving up 14 hits, 8 runs, only 3 earned, 1 home run, 5 walks on 11 strikeouts. So he will be your pitcher. And we're going to see Dave Nelson up to hit. Nelson's 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts with a walk. And the pitch. 54 is a 32. That's going to be hit in the air to right. But Ziska's there to make the catch, and the sides are tired. Kansas City leaves their first base runner of the game, and we're through 7.5. Still 1-3. All right, we need to go. Who's going to come in now for play short? Looks like Bob Heiss is going to come in, and he'll take Patek's spot in the order. He is a shortstop 7. So we're going to see a downgrade of 2 on all of our fielding. That still keeps Kansas City in column 2s. Okay, excuse me, we're bumping that. Chicago's going to be up here now in the bottom of the 8th, trying to see if they can extend their 2-run lead. Dennis Leonard's going to come back out again. And to pitch the 8th inning. And let's see, Ralph Garr is due up. Looks like he is gonna come up and hit. All right, the pitch to Garr. Snake eyes, that's a hard hit ball. 61's a 5, that's hard hit over the first base bag. It's down the line, and Garr rounds and easily has a stand-up double to start out the top, or the bottom of the 8th for the White Sox. Due up next is Bannister. And he's going to come up and try to bunt him over. He squares up. 46 is a 27. 27, oh, that's 2 strikes. 2 strikes on 2 missed attempts. It's 0-2. He's going to have to swing away now. And the pitch. 23 is a 26. I'll get Leonard, get Garr on the bag. 26, that's going to be hit over to second to White. He is going to look at Garr to hold him in place, throw to first, get the runner, get the batter, and he's out. Score that 4-3. Garr still holding at second. Horta is up. Horta's 1 for 3. Infield, playing deep, and the pitch. 16 is a 28. That's hit over to Heiss. He will throw to first and get Horta, but Garr makes it to third. So score that 6-3. And so we have 2 outs, runner on third, and the always dangerous Richie Zisk is up. He broke out of a slump with his 10th home run of the season. And so he will dig in, and the pitch. 46 is the 13. He goes down swinging. 2nd strikeout of the day for Zisk. 5th on the day for Leonard. And so we're through 8. And it's still 1-3 Chicago. And coming out to pitch, the bottom or the top of the 9th is Dave Hamilton. This is a save situation. And he's going to face probably the couple best batters in the lineup for the Royals today. We're going to start out with Hal McRae. McRae got the only hit on the board for Kansas City today, and that's that home run in the first. And the pitch. 61 is a 42, and he gets plunked. He is hit by the pitch. Hit by Hamilton. And we're going to see a pinch runner for him. We're going to see, who's that? Joe Zedeb is going to come in a pinch run. So running for McRae in the 9th will be Joe Zedeb, pinch runner. And now the tying run comes to the plate, and Al Collins. Collins over 3. Infield playing deep, hoping for a double play. And the pitch. 51 is an 8, and that is going to be hit back to the mound. Hamilton's only play is to take it to first and get Collins, and he does. So Collins grounds out 1-3, but we have a runner at second with 1 out. John Mayberry's due up. Mayberry's over 2 with a walk. And the pitch from Hamilton. 33, that is a hard hit ball. 55 is a 5, and that is hit to the gap and left, and that clears the fence. We are tied. John Mayberry hits a 2-run blast to the gap and left center, and it's a tie ball game. Top of the 9th. Kansas City with 1 out sees Mayberry hit a home run to left center field. Deb scores. It is 3-3. All right. That is the first run given up in Hamilton in his last 5 games since he's given up a run until today. For Mayberry, that's going to be what, home run number 2 on the season. All right, Porter is due up to hit. Looks like he is going to hit. And the pitch. 55 is an 8, and that is a hit the center field. Lemon's there to make the grab, 2 away. And that'll bring up Cookie Rojas. Rojas, 0-for-3 on the day. He did have that fielding error, which is his 8th of the season earlier in the game. Didn't cause any damage. And the pitch. See, is we to keep him in there? Yeah, we're letting him swing. And the pitch to Rojas. 23 is a 26. He hits it on the ground to the right side. But Orta's there to make the grab. Throw it to first. Side's retired. But hey, we got a ball game. We're through 8.5 and we're tied 3-3. All right. That's going to bring out Leonard to start the inning. Jim Spencer due up. And looks like he will come up to hit. Spencer's 1-for-3. And the pitch. 42 is a 13. He goes down swinging. 6 strikeout for Leonard on the day. And we have 1 down. Now we're going to see a pinch hitter the way it looks. Oscar Gamble was due up. But it looks like Stillman's going to come in and hit for him. Royal Stillman will hit for him. So Stillman for Chicago. He's appeared in 12 games. He's batting .263. Has 3 doubles and a triple. Only 1 RBI. See if we can get him on base. And the pitch. 41's a 28. That's hit to the left side on the ground. Shortstop Heiss will grab it. Throw it to first. 2 down. And that'll bring up Lemon. Lemon's 1-for-3. And the pitch to Lemon. 53 is a 17. That's hit in the air to right Tom Poquette will be there, make the catch. Sides retired. And we've got bonus baseball because we're through 9 innings and it is still 3-3. All right, so for Kansas City, due up this inning, Poquette, Heiss, and White, bottom of the order. Hamilton's going to come out and start the inning, but there is activity out here in the bullpen. Looks like Bart Johnson's warming up. All right. Poquette, right fielder. And the pitch from Hamilton. 34 is a 31 that's hit in the air to center. Chet Lemon runs it down, makes a catch. 1 away. And that's going to see Bob Heiss come up. Heiss for Kansas City. He's appeared in only 9 games. He's 1 for 5. Does have an RBI though. And the pitch. 22 is a 7, and that is hit to right, and that's going to drop. He gets a single. He'll hold first, and we have runners on first with 1 out, and I think that is it for Hamilton. So Hamilton for Chicago. Went, what was that, 1 2/3? 7, 8, 9 1/3. Yeah, 1 2/3. He gave up 2 runs on 2 hits. No walks, no strikeouts. And he's got the runner of record still on base. And to pitch for the White Sox, we're going to bring out Bart Johnson. Johnson, C-grade pitcher. Pitcher 2 means we'll get a little bump on our pitch, on our grade, but still not enough to make a difference. We're still 3 column. Let's see here. Okay. He's in here just in case this one goes away. Up to bat, Frank White. White's 0 for 3 with a walk and a strikeout. And the pitch. 52 is a 27. That's going to be hit on the ground to the left side. Soderholm gets it, throws to second, and White will be safe at first. They do not get the double play. Score that 5-4. We got 2 down. And that'll bring up Dave Nelson. Nelson 0 for 3 with a walk and 2 strikeouts. And the pitch. 66, that's a 0. That's a hard hit ball. 54 is an 11. That's going to be hit over first. White gets to third. Nelson stays at first. We got runners on the corners, 2 down. And Joseph Zadeb will be up. Now Zadeb is appeared in 13 games. He's 4 for 12. Does have a run and 3 RBIs. But that was their stolen base number. And so first we need to see if we're going to get a stolen base here. Johnson is a right-handed pitcher. Our catcher is a 7. And it looks like Nelson, not the best base stealer in the world, but he can steal. So he's off and running. 64. And that's a bad throw. He overthrows the ball White is going to score on the air, and Nelson's going to get to third. So Nelson will get his stolen base on a 2-1 pitch. But there. And so they score the lead run on an error. So Hamilton will get charged for the run, but it will not be earned. 3-2. White scores. What a weird play that is here in the 10th inning. Top of the 10th. KC with 2 out sees White score E2. That's 4-3. For Nelson, I believe that's his first stolen base of the year, and it is. And so we've got 2-1 count to Z-Dub with Nelson now on third. The winning run has scored. And on the pitch from Johnson, 41's a 24. That's going to be hit right at the shortstop. And Bannister will make the play, throw it to first. Side's retired, but not before a costly fielding error by Jim Eisen. For Eisen, second error of the season for him, but it couldn't be any costlier than what it just was. So here in the 10th inning, now it's 4-3. And can Chicago come back and tie this game up? Leonard is going to come out to start this inning. We'll see if he can finish it. There is activity in the bullpen. Looks like Larry Gura is in there warming up. All right, so we're going to see Eric Soderholm come to the plate. Soderholm's 1 for 3 with a double, 4th of the year. And the pitch to Soderholm. 34 is a 31 that's hit in the air to center. Collins is there, 1 away. We're going to downgrade Leonard to a C grade due to the length of number of batters he's faced. I like to use the starting pitcher fatigue chart that was out there on the between the line site. So he is starting to fatigue, but he's still a C grade. That'll bring up Jim Eisen. Let's see if he can make up for his costly throwing error. He is 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts on the day. And the pitch. 32 is a 26. That'll be hit over to the right side of the infield. White will grab it, throw it to first. We got 2 down. And that will bring up Ralph Garr. Garr, 1 for 3 with a double. 5th double of the season for him. Last chance for the White Sox. And the pitch. 31 is a 9, and that's C-grade Leonard. Because of that, we get it, pops up to the left side. Rojas is there, makes the catch, and the side's retired. The game is over. It takes 10 innings, but Kansas City is able to come back and win this one 4-3. Kansas City, 4 hits on the day to go along with 1 fielding error. Chicago scores 3 runs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits on the day to go along with 1 fielding error, which could not have been any more costly than it was. And looks like going the distance, your winning pitcher is going to be Dennis Leonard for the Kansas City Royals. He is going to move to 6-1, going 10 innings. Line for Leonard, 10 innings, 3 runs on the 6 hits. He did have 6 strikeouts to go with 1 walk. But I would have to say, and the losing pitcher of record is going to be Hamilton for Chicago. Hamilton is going to go to 5-2 on the season. Player of the game. Well, I would say I'm going to probably have to give it to Mayberry for the tying home run in the 9th inning. I'd like to give it to Leonard for 10 pretty strong innings, but if it wasn't for Mayberry's home run, that was going to go to naught anyway. So John Mayberry, first baseman for Kansas City Royals, is the player of the game. Thanks for following along. It was a fun one. First one we had, I think, that we've done on video where it's been into extra innings. If you like what you see here, please hit like and subscribe. And I want to thank you again for following Triple G Sports Replays.